version. Hey, Mikhail. Apologies if I missed anyone. Oh, here we go. Shoot, gotta switch that over. Alright, we got a Cabookey race here. Coming up, 10 seconds left station vacation here on the F. Coughlin Twitch Network. Squirrels, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Appreciate the 38 months of support. Thank you so much. Would like to let you know. We have a random fact, but apparently I have to refresh the page because my computer rebooted. Hang on one second. Let's fix that for you. Oh, the tracker's not going to update, by the way. Give me a sec. We've got to update the other tracker, too. We'll get them online. That the number system was invented in India, with 0 being invented there by Arya Bhatta. There's your random fact as a Random Maniac. Thanks so much for that sub. Look to see if the tracker's the right size for you all. We'll check that in a second. This is what I get for running a smidge behind. Actually, this is what I get for accidentally reaching up to scratch my nose and then smearing my glasses in the process. I don't know why I'm carrying this. Yeah, oh, I didn't. Technically, local recording is missing a minute and 6 seconds of the race, but we got a shield, 3 bombs, and that's about it. Obviously, we started with boots and a sword because it's casual boots. Well, it's Cabookey, rather. But such a mode is always a casual. It's a casual boot style mode. So, one of the next 2 chests will be a small key to this dungeon. Well, welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Apologies if I miss anyone. Go away. Just trying to get going here, and as I said, unfortunately, had the lovely timing there where it was, oh yeah, great, Fred, go put on the glasses. Or not put on the glasses, like, just reached up at just the wrong time. Okay, they're heart. I did that one wrong. I guess actually the key can be one of the next 3 chests, not 2. Looks like the tracker is actually the right size for y'all. I'm contemplating coming back to that one, by the way. That is, again, I'm considering doing some calculations to try and come back to that one. Ow. Yeah, FF1 vanilla speedrun. I'm contemplating it. The problem is if I come back to that game, we're really coming back, not just coming back a little. If we come back to that game, we're talking... Hey, Q, hope you're doing well. I had it for a while. Shane Zell went in and did a couple of, I think he went to multiple Banes, basically. He went up to, I think, 4 of them. But he did point out that you could essentially, you can't truly buffer it, but you can kind of at least put yourself into position for it. And so, if I'm coming back, we're going, several Banes. Main problem is I'd have to update my parser a bit to be able to handle fights where I go for Bane. Hey, dead guy, welcome on in. Yeah, that's the problem. I need to figure out a way to cut down the calculation cost on it there, op now. Because it takes up way too much RAM sometimes. Small key to this dungeon. Hey, what a shock. Oh, ouch. That hurts. So what the bot does is I've got 2 different programs I've written. Program 1 says, hey, here is... Oh, ouch, that hurt. Program 1 says, hey, here's the step route stuff. Go and get an optimal step route based on me taking a certain number of steps on each floor of each dungeon. That's kind of what Program 1 does. And that's with a just minimum steps. I factor in estimated times of how long a fight is likely to be based on number of enemies. Things like that. Then I've got a different program that says, okay, if I start a fight on a given RNG value, what is my fastest path to get through that fight? Not only caring about the finish of that fight, or not only caring about beating that fight as quickly as possible, but what is the... But it has to end on an RNG value because the RNG values don't run outside of battle. It has to end on a good RNG value for the next fight. So I have to go in and really, like, you know, push, you know, the envelope there potentially, based on the enemies. And I can only attack the first enemy we find at a given pop if I don't want to lose my RNG for the fight. Heck, I've got a whole list of the things set up for when, you know, even just doing the first fight against the imps. And I've even considered at various points trying to revive members of my party for the start of the pirate battle. It's definitely a complicated thing. Definitely a good, interesting beast there. I don't necessarily use dynamic programming. Well, I use a memoization type of thing, but I basically do a breadth first search where we basically check every possibility. Depth first just seems to be too complicated for this one based on, you know, by the time you get to 3 rounds in, you potentially could have, how many states? Like 3. You potentially could have, you know, 256 cubed states. Some of them might overlap, which would reduce things a bit, but that's basically 2 to the 24th. So you're talking about 2, 4, 8, 16. 16 million possible states at 3 fights. At 3 rounds in. Now a lot of those states will be inferior. Got bobble too, nice. Does sound like math there, Kiki. I like math. There we go. Wanted that actually. Alright, now we definitely have enough money. We can buy bombs if we need to. Oh, I think we might be able to afford bombs. Alright, I think we definitely can afford bombs right now. Pulling this out to remind myself that overconfidence is slow and insidious killer. Oh, folks, if you got emote, if you have the capacity... Oh, by the way. Saluting time. I forgot to get you started, because I forgot we had the thing. But if you've got any form of saluting emote, this is a great time to put it in chat. If you follow the channel, you already have a saluting emote, because that's one of the follower emotes. We make sure it's always there, so all of you can cheer in if you want to. But if you have other saluting emotes, feel free to use them. If you happen to sub to the channel, thank you for your support, and you can use that outside of the battle. Chickens. Ooh, we shooting score too. That's an A chicken toss. I won't give it the plus because of the slight little wing there, but it's an A bit there. Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, basically I just kind of go through and I've got a program that tries to do things and it keeps like several states out of each battle. Because sometimes one way of ending a battle would be great. Like my fastest way to beat the first fight might be to take 20 damage on my fighter. Do I really want to take 20 damage on that fighter? Sora's actually in logic. This is annoying. Do I actually want to take 20 damage on the fight of the first fight, or do I want to maybe take a slightly slower fight? You know, that's possibly a few frames slower, where I take no damage on the fighter. Well, sometimes one could be better than the other, so we try to keep some of them around, like multiples, to get through from one fight to the next. Alright, now this is all key sanity. One reason I'm mentioning that, technically, we may have to revisit dungeons. We also means I can't necessarily beat dungeons. Yep, 100%. Those are actually 100% involved. It pulls the battle RNG for the level up stats. Oh no, Dan's always the first one to die, and actually Dan isn't always a fighter. I usually do 3 fighters and like a white mage. And a lot of times Dan will be the white mage. He actually gets to go first. He's the first one we name. Oh yes, please, thank you. Group standings right now. Good question there, HN. PH swept the group 6-0. Ridley finished the group 0-6. Basically, this match here is, for all intents and purposes, game 2 of what was pretty much a best of 3. Group-wise, we were playing everyone twice, but tiebreaker has to occur in this situation if we play. So technically, I won the cross keys. We are playing tonight in Cabookey. If Leaf wins tonight, we have to do a 3rd play-in race at some point here. That was a terrible cave, have that. If I win, the series is over and I advance into brackets. And this is an all dungeons mode, by the way. We had to do the casual boot start. It's key sanity, but we started with the sword, we started with boots, and we have to do every single dungeon in the game. Means we have to beat Eastern, Desert, Tower of Hera, Pod, Swamp, Skullwoods, Thieves Town, Ice Palace, Misery Mire, Turtle Rock, Ganon's Tower, and Aga 1. Fred, why aren't you using the flute? Isn't it faster when you've got flippers? I could, but I wouldn't be running on the water. Fred, as soon as you hit shallow water, you're going to lose this running stat. I know. But it's still faster to run up to the hobo in this manner. This is not illegal there, Ralphie, and we have flippers. We're just going faster. See? Oh, dang it, I messed up with the fake flipper situation. Was that key on Lake Hylia? I completely zoned out there. I should probably pay more attention. But I ran up here specifically so I could see the 50. Okay, yeah, so it's garbage. It wasn't illegal! We have flippers! It's fully legal! Like, this is even in logic level of legal. It's just faster. I don't know if I like that. Actually, I really don't like that. I'll hold on to it briefly because we're still early in the seed, but I don't like that. Yeah, I think the fairy's an enemy, officially. Because we have to go fast, Reed. We have to go fast. You son of a monkey. Yes. Okay, with that knowledge, I think we know what we must do. Yes. Or do we actually? Maybe not. Consider not doing this, we should. No hook shot, unfortunately. I did not get it, but that's fine. I'm not going to waste time trying to get it. Should I be following this right now? No. Am I following this anyway? Yes. Stinker. Okay. I'm probably going to want that, aren't I? Let's just get it now. Go. It's a good setup there. Ever since I saw Kelsey working on that one, I really have liked that setup. I mean, I can eyeball it, but it just takes one of the two coordinates like completely out of the equation. Oh, we got. Oh my gosh, we can do this now. Okay. Don't do it. Okay, you didn't do it. Thank you. Thank you, Mikhail. Alright, well, we're going to desert now. Why are we doing desert? Because our choices are pretty much desert eastern, or desert eastern area, and I don't feel like doing eastern area just yet. We might need that. Don't you dare be a Hera Small. If you are a Hera Small, I swear. Hey, Zerbite, welcome on in. Not desert, yeah, if you're a Hera Small. Okay, we actually do have a desert small, by the way. So, we're just going to go do that immediately. I do kind of like just having this, because now we can go do this here. I'm expecting a hookshot or hammer or something soon, too, but... $20. That was so worth it! The Compass of Uselessness for 600. I do need to get that small key off the ledge, no matter what's in here. I'll take it. We have a mirror. If I didn't have a mirror, I might actually not be taking this, but because we have a mirror, I'm taking it. So we're going to Agana. Really? We got a lot of blue here. It's kind of annoying. We got blue and red, I guess. Save quit out of here. To Death Mountain. We go. Oh, not there. Oh, it's fine. I'll just flew there. Dang it, I really wish I had done that before I had gone up here, but... Because actually I could have gone... We could have beaten Hera, but we're just going to assume right now that we don't need Hera to beat Hera for now. I'm all over the place, thank you. But yeah, as we were saying earlier, we're definitely... Thank you, Kigalas. We're definitely contemplating a play here soon where we go back and we learn... Not relearn, but we could do some more FF1 stuff of Doom. Hey, Error, welcome on in. Please. Small keyed up Turtle Rock, down Turtle Rock, Ether. 2/3 of our things, map of uselessness. 20 small keyed ice. Lovely. We're getting nothing good up here. Sorry, I didn't know. If I knew it was coming, I would have left the other one behind. $20 up there. We don't care. So we're going to do this, then we have to go towards Eastern, really, at this point. I mean, I could go beat Hera, but again, that's cheating right now. And I'm not opposed to cheating. Well, now we got Moon Pearl. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'd always forgotten about that there, Cutie. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a small gamble here. Actually, no, we won't. We're just gonna go for Saha. I'd like more bombs. I'm not gonna talk to you. We'll find out what you own by when we, get things. That's Dark World. Actually, let's save quick. Go Dark World. That's Dark World right there. I'm gonna go the other way, actually. Let's go the other way. I usually like doing this path if I can. Well, Rings and Z1 were basically broken, so. Okay, so we have a key. This is the key sanity. All right, so here's the scoop. I am not guaranteed to get a key if I use the key here to go to pinball. But if I use this key, I still can have enough keys to beat the dungeon, so we use it. That's so worth it. Hammerless in vanilla, if you're doing major glitches, technically it could be possible. But you have to be doing extremely major glitches to do it, so. Ow. Didn't get the right one to drop. Those who are wondering what I'm talking about there. Oh, get him. Go away. Go. Thank you. Go away. Nope, go away. Having troubles with this one. Stop it. Those who might be wondering what I was talking about there, the leftmost Baronade, if you kill it and it leaves a drop, it blocks the Wallmaster until the drop goes away. Do I check ped? And we're gonna be here. We should probably check ped. Okay, there's a definite chance that this chest here could assist us. And we're gonna check it at some point anyway. So, we're just gonna do it. Then again, we could just get garbage, relatively. I could loop through. I'm not going to, but I could loop through. That's not terrible. Good hits. Take the magic. So that way I have a little extra damage. Time to go bonk off the wall. Stop it. Get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie. Okay. We've gotten everything here. Let's do a quick mirror. Should I do this? No. But we need to know if this is something we might need at some point, and if we're here. Pod small. Logically required. At least we know pod's a crystal now. I don't know how we would do a funky monkey there, Wild Wolf. That's a good question. Okay. Oh, I have the mirror. Okay, we have to do this then. Time to go running right down here, because we want to go so fast. I suppose we should... Actually, we're 3/4 of the way here. Okay, we're doing this then. Step 1. Check garbage. Step 2, quick mirror, check garbage. Problem is we're 3/4 of the way there right now, and it's, well, not 3/4 of the way. We need the 2 small keys, so it's very unlikely this is anything, which is really why I shouldn't even bother checking it. Garbage. See, I told you all wasn't gonna be anything. I lost the portal. Run! I tend to be more thorough in key sanity style modes because of the fact that, especially early, because there's going to be a lot of keys available. So if I have access to things, I tend to check them. Also, this check happens to nail us a bunch of bombs. So it's a good check. This is Casual Boots Key Sanity there, Murdoch. So nothing exciting about it, except for the fact that it is Casual Boots. We had to do the escape sequence to start, and it's full Key Sanity. And we have to beat all dungeons, because apparently, I don't know how that works into the name, but I guess it does, question mark. We're gonna go clockwise. We're gonna go back to Thieves Town area. We're gonna do front to start. Yep, pretty much. So it's actually very much a, hey Knuckly, welcome on in. It's very much a execution heavy. There's some luck obviously involved, but because it's all dungeons, execution does tend to come to the front until we get to our ice rod hunt. Hello, my name is Mr. Burns. I believe you have a letter for me. Okay, Mr. Burns, what's your first name? I don't know. I will actually, you know what we're gonna do? I did this too wrong. Brewery has a big key to not Skullwood. Dang it! I don't want Skullwood's big. We just came from there. This is annoying. Weeka. Oh, it's awesome there, Knuckly. Alright, so there's a non-zero chance that we're not going to be able to beat this dungeon because we don't actually have a big key to this dungeon currently. I was half hoping I would speak that into existence. We still have got nothing here. Although useful, we still haven't gotten an item that helped us like progressionally. That does literally nothing right now for us progressionally on its own. Well, I guess technically it does. It does give us 2 checks. Okay, fine. There's slight progression. Minimal progression. Alright. As my opponent honored me the other night, if we go under a certain number, I'm still going to keep going here. It's an L for our opponent. Leaf. I don't think I had enough digs to be able to do a full leaf in there, unfortunately. Hence I'm going with the L. Probably care about that. Castle no, not yet. I don't want to see it yet. I guess it doesn't really logically affect anything anyway. We still don't have a lamp to allow us to go blind into it. Now, are we gonna find something like a glove, a lamp first, or are we gonna find like a glove, the mitts first? Because both of those right now are kind of staring at us as likely progressional items. Don't have Swamp Small. I really don't feel like that's a smart play right now. Oh, we can. All right, so what we're gonna do? So what we're gonna do? We are gonna orphan Swamp Small right now. We're not Swamp first. We're not going to do that yet, which, again, feels like it's a reasonable choice here in this situation. Turtle Rock, small. Empty bottle. Small key to pod. Those small keys to pods are slightly making me want to come back and visit pod. No, we're not doing it. We're not looking for a vanilla small key. What are the odds of it? We will go check out this, though. Now, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna beat Desert. We're here. Big key. Let's do it. both in logic. That was so worth it. I mean, here's the thing. It would be slightly faster if we come in through... It'd be slightly faster coming in from Mire. It's not that much faster. Especially if we're checking out Bombos anyway. That was very worth it. Okay. So Pod's almost screaming out to us that some of the back. The problem is this. 4 small keys unlocks 1 chest with our current oh, no, 3. Wait, was this rolled? No, this rolled on Door Rando. I think it only unlocks 1. I think Door Rando got rid of the whole you need a fire rod for certain rooms thing. I could be. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still checking all the ones that are fire rod locked anyway. If I go there, but I don't think 4 is as big of a deal without the lamp as we think. Didn't even do that room right. Hey, Flounder, welcome on in. Thank you for the luck. Alright, and I kind of do want to go get this magic back. Just give me 1 extra shot. I mean, we have Master Sword. We're fine. But I do think it'd be slightly faster for me. I don't feel like going vanilla strats here. Time to go bonk off the wall. Remember that spot I missed? Or that missed, the spot we did where we waited? There we go. Save paid off. Oh, it's so worth it. Okay, we're through. So we could cheat, knock out Hera right now, but there's not really a lot to gain for us yet doing that. It's all cheating. It's like full cheat. Let's do Pod. That's pretty awesome there, Knuckly. Okay, I can only screw this up 82 times. I'm not sure if I can do this. I should probably be careful. Okay. Okay, the other boomerang. Okay, I do not have enough keys. Definitely do not have enough keys to... I could have just gone to the back, but when I don't have a big key to Pod, even if, you know, even though I'm hoping it's, you know, we got a big key to this dungeon somewhere. Stinker. Even though I'm hoping for the big key to this dungeon. But yeah, even though I'm hoping for a big key to this dungeon, I still, you know, would kind of like to get, I want to conserve my keys in case it's not, so. That's why we're not going to use anything. Hey, Code and Data, thank you for the lucky son of a monkey. Okay, that's what we needed. Do we keep going? Yeah, we got to check the back. We got to check all the illegal stuff right now. So we were legally required to get that bow out of the brewery. To come over here, or what's the brewery? I don't know if brewery or Chestgate. Somewhere in Village Outcast to get this mitts that now open up the rest of the sea to us. What's our stun prize? Arrows. Okay, we don't care. That one's legal. This one's technically not. Stop it. Good to know. Good to know. I probably should just exit out of here. Oh, stop that. Probably should just exit out of here. He says totally not exiting out of here. Safe there. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. We do not have a big key to this dungeon. Let's go this way then. Illegal turtle rock small. God, good to know. And an illegal Hera small. Okay. I'm not doing Eastern. We're out of here. There's so many other things we can do right now. Start by gathering a little intel. This Pokemon be now? Let's run up here past this little bird. Quake. Okay, so we cannot actually get into Mire. Who will this Pokemon be? Will we be able to flee? Small key to Ganon's tower we will see as we dungeon naturally. Now, I can do Ice Palace right now. I'm voluntarily not doing Ice Palace at this exact instant. For a reason. Oh, sure. Lost Road, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Appreciate the 13 months of support there. Thank you so much for that. Oh, a random fact here. Just give me 1 second here. And DW Randomizer, thank you so much for that raid. The Lost Road would like to let you know that one ragweed plant can release as many as 1 billion grains of pollen. There's your random fact as a random maniac. Thanks so much for that sub. And thank you to DW Randomizer for coming in. Hope you all enjoyed learning that random fact. Hope you were having a fun stream tonight. Was there a tourney or something going on? Oh, it's Wednesday night. Never mind. It's the standard. I keep thinking it's Thursday. That was the standard, non-standard weekly. So I hope that went well for all of you. Hope you all enjoyed that. Welcome to a mostly standard mode for Link to the Past randomizer at this point. This is a all dungeons mode called Cabookey because it's casual boots. We had to do the escape sequence to start. We have to do all dungeons, and keys are shuffled in addition to all the regular items. Double Quake tonight, okay. Alright. So I've got my plans in place. Yeah, I hope all the evil was evil. Thank you again for that raid. Am I willing to sit in the Hera basement tonight? probably should. But here's the problem. That is a very out of logic. Let me put it this way. I really am not going to chase that. I've realized just how bad of an idea that might be for me to chase things. There's a small key to pod on Ped. I am staying in the basement. You're right there, Opno. It's almost like you have a camera or something on me. Oh. We're gonna beat this right now. I'm not going to chase... I'm not going to the basement. We're going straight upstairs, and we're going to skip the basement. And the reason for that is really simple. We got the small key of Hera in the back of pod in Dark Maze. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, Fred, that doesn't mean anything. Yes. Well, we're going to wait for that to go by. Thank you. Nope, don't go down. Here's the problem. We saw one of the pods, the 6 pod smalls. It's on Ped. Which means we would have to get a full Ped clear in order to get the final key to put that into logic. And that feels like that is very late, if at all, in logic in the game. I mean, are there things that could be on Ped in this, or that, you know, could be there? Yeah. But it's late enough that we're not going to consider that right now. We're gonna make the play. Could be a bad play, but it could. I think it's a play we make. Oh, that was a poke. Okay, let's wait on this. That's a poke. So that's a poke. Here, doggy. How about a nice milk bone? Splat, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Appreciate the 10 months of support there. Would like to let you know that the bark of an older redwood tree is actually fireproof. There's your random fact. It's a Random Maniac. Thanks so much for the sub. Alright, so that's annoying. I mean, it's nice to have the green pendant there, but the pod small there does say to us, hey, guess what that means? You might have to go do pod. Actually, I'm gonna buy 2 of those. Daunting Leader, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Welcome back to the Random Maniacs. Appreciate the 3 years of support there. Thank you so much. Would like to let you know, less than 3% of the water produced at a large municipal water treatment plant is actually used for drinking purposes. There's your random fact. It's a Random Maniac. Thanks so much for that sub. It doesn't tell me there, 8-bit, so I actually don't know the answer to that for you. Squirrel, thank you so much for the 150 bits there. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Baba, thank you so much for the bits as well. I know randomness put that one first, but definitely do appreciate the bits. Don't want you thinking that they're not appreciated. Slightly slower in this dungeon without Red Cane, but I'm willing to risk it. It's completable. Maybe not fully logically, but... Oh, I still haven't fixed the colors. I haven't fixed the colors. It's backwards. It's backwards, folks. Keep it in mind. I haven't fixed the colors. I haven't fixed the colors. I have to fix it. Something's wrong with it again. Colors are backwards. Sorry, I've got to fix that. You got a refund for that. I'll get you the refund in a couple minutes here. Zavid, I've got to fix that, and I don't That's not fair to you, so... Oh, shoot. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, that's a bug I gotta fix. Someone suggested to me... Thank you so much for those bits there, Baba. But yeah, someone suggested to me pretty recently for the Wordle to move it to the color, I was gonna say, not the colors, to move it to the same color scheme that New York Times uses for those who are, you know, the alternate color scheme there. And I did that, but apparently it only updated one of the two colors in that chart, so it always comes out backwards. Oh, great. There's our Quake. So we will get that fixed. Actually, remind me after this race. If someone reminds me after this race, I should be able to fix that before the race, as soon as the race is done. Actually, maybe I can even do it, like, during some of the cutscenes here. We'll see what we can do. We can go down here. That's right, we can do this. We hit the switch. But I want to do it during the race there, Kiki. Right, shouldn't be bad, right? Whoa, wrong way. We're gonna take a hit, that's fine. Everyone cheer on your favorite monkeys. We got a monkey race and it's starting up here. So enjoy all of it. You got some Rainbow Road action going on. You got bombs pickups going on. Entering lap 2. 2 laps there. Well, some Wednesdays here, I might actually give it an alternate track. I've been thinking about doing stuff like that. Having a secondary track for them to follow. Partying Monkey takes it home. Wow, nice work. Alright, we are going to use, even though I think I have enough magic here, we're going to use Bombos because Fire Rod shots are much safer. Yeah, technically I could do this. I don't want to. We'll use Bombos. It's slightly slower, but it gives us Fire Rod shots to kill the friends here. Remember that thing I said about not wanting to check the Hera basement? This is concerning. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not going back to pod. I kind of want to run Catfish to Zora here. But I would like to check Shamalama. That was so worth it. Do we check the 2 in Aga Tower? And we're kind of heavily avoiding Eastern here. We have been very much avoiding Eastern. We might care about that. Not... Oh. You know what? We're beating it. We're here. We're literally here. It's gonna be a tiny bit slow. We'll beat it now. I'm literally here. We have 2 items that are in it. As long as we're careful with our magic, we're fine. Actually, if we're not careful with our magic, we should be fine. Hey, we have arrows, by the way. I like these guards. There we go. Compass of uselessness. Okay, so there's nothing important in here. If we fail miserably in the process of this, I might reset, but... There we go. There it is. Wanted to dash up there, but the arrow guard saw me. So I mean, that's the only downside. Doing those rooms a little bit slower is the one downside. All right, 2 hits on you. So it's not so bad. Again, we were there. We wanted to check those 2 chests anyway. It's really not as big of a deal to knock that out. Because we're getting down to the dregs here in terms of what we want to check. So again, this is, thanks to the mode, the organizers of the tournament decided they wanted to have the Flygon on this mode. That said, since you were doing all dungeons, no blue balls, which I consider to be a very poor thing. Because again, it takes some of the skill out of the fight. But I am not one of the people who organized the tournament. So therefore, I'm just going to play my game. Yes, I realize that you're saying to yourselves, wait, there's skill involved in this? Yes, like aiming where you're going to go, whether or not you're going to take damage, because Aga happens to, you know, throw a blue ball instead. Will it usually matter? No. But like on a play like this where we had to climb up the tower, it might have actually mattered. Because I could have been at like one heart or less. But again, that's just me. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna go up here and check this. I really don't want to do Meyer, but maybe we do Eastern before Meyer. I hate the play, but maybe we do Eastern before Meyer. I mean, we can't beat Eastern. Oh, we can't beat Meyer. Well, we can't beat Meyer because we need a red cane. We can't beat Thieves Town because we don't have the thing. We could do first chest of Skull Woods. And by Skull Woods, I mean, we could do the first chest of Swamp, but do I really want to do that? Don't care about that. We've already done all the checks up here. So let's do Eastern. Do Eastern. If I have to go into an uncompletable dungeon, the one that would have been more likely to have been done earlier feels like a good initial play. On top of that, it does have 4 items. They're not quite as slow as Skull Woods. Meyer, rather. Oh, I guess we could also do the Skull Woods big chest. Is also a possibility, as are the checks of Smithy, Hammersmith chain, and all that stuff. I probably should actually do those. I'll do those after we're done here. We're committed here right now. We're not turning around now. I hate you, game. Wait, what? Oh, what? We had a donation? What? What the? I didn't even see that. Hold on, we gotta pull this up here. I apologize for not even seeing that. I guess I have to sign in. Whoever did that donation, thank you. It's an anonymous donation for $577.35 with the comment reading, "When all edges are equal, consider the height." Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. Again, do not have to out yourself. But that was incredibly generous. I was not expecting anything of the sort out of that. Wow. I'm sure all the Starlight children will absolutely be thanking you for that one too, because that is awesome. I'm gonna have to update some of the stretch goals. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to put some stretch goals out there as incentives for people. But now I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to set some of those goals a lot higher than I was originally thinking. All right, so this is now in logic thanks to that lamp. Going to the end of the month there, Zerk. So technically we'll go all the way to the end of the month. I think it goes all the way to the end of the month. I'm not sure. Well, we have to add more incentives, yes. Oh, wait, no. Wrong way. I still want to do... I want to knock these out. These are reasonably fast if you've already done Bombos, which we've already done Bombos. I also need to check out Skull Woods main, because we do have the big chest there. Oh, that's awesome there, Murdoch. But yes, as I said, thank you again. And so those of you who don't know, Starlight Children's Foundation does a lot of work towards trying to help children who are in the hospital, basically, who are trying to, you know, just get through treatment, you know, various treatments that have them there for weeks, months at a time. And, you know, all of you who have dealt with medical situations as grown-ups, you think about the stuff that kids are doing. They're dealing with things they don't really know what's going on, or they can get bored. It's very easy for them spirit-wise to go down. So what Starlight does, at least as part of things there, is that they say, okay, we're going to bring, you know, gaming systems in for the kids to be able to play on, so that way, you know, they can feel like they're at home. They bring in toys for some kids, so that way they can, you know, go play with toys, things like that. So they'll bring in, like, they have a wagon that they sometimes will bring into some places, you know, so that way, you know, the people who are bedbound can, you know, sometimes go out and go for a walk, even though they, you know, can't really go for a walk otherwise. Things like that. So, I mean, So again, that is an incredibly generous donation there. I think all the kids who are potentially going to be gaining stuff out of that they're going to be extremely appreciative. So again, thank you to all of you. As a side note there, don't take your gerbs. If you are interested in supporting in other ways there too, if you are interested in purchasing t-shirts, the lovely Tantrum team has put together a special limited edition Starlight t-shirt. Available there at the lovely link that Zavid just put into chat. If you purchase one of those shirts, $10 will be going towards this campaign. So, again, do not feel any pressure to do so, but if you would like to contribute, if you're like, oh yeah, I kind of want to get a t-shirt, the special limited edition Starlight one is definitely an option to consider. And now we're done with the pitch portion, at least for now, of the evening. I do have to kill this annoying bird because of Quake. Bird will keep flying through me, and then I'll take damage while Quake is happening. Ether or Bombos will at least kill the bird, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. Ew. I know, it's really weird there, Opno. I can't figure it out. So this is the third pendant, and we are a mere red cane away, a vanilla red cane away from a hypothetical go complete this dungeon scenario. Alright, we did do the standard bird stuff because I just autopilot it nowadays. Ice Palace small. Technically out of logic right now, but by barely. Oh no, yeah, barely out of logic. We technically need all 3 small keys in this dungeon for in logic. Pro tip, don't do that. I usually have the hook shot on after, so that way I hit the enemies in that room downstairs. So I don't have to swing the sword and then possibly get hit by the statue. So I tend to put that one on, and then sometimes I just forget to menu off of it. I guess that was totally not worth it, though. Where's our money, friend? It's in one of those chests right there. Number 4, for those who do care. And PDZ, well done to you figuring that out. You get 2. Now go twist and shout. Alright, you come out of the airplane, thank you. There we go, made our way through. Honestly, that's why I've liked the change of that game, having it be out of 4 monkeys. It was too easy for everyone when there was only 1 monkey. So forces forces you to be on your toes. Some people might be able to track 2. I'm not one of those people, but some people might be able to track 2. I don't have a cape, do I? I do not. No. Pod. Oh, geez, that's annoying. Let's just go this way. Wait, Poppy Key doesn't help us. Poppy Key doesn't help us. We need a red can. We're running out of places here. I mean, we can go beat Pod. Let's go beat Pod while we're deciding what to do. We're going to pause as we fly away to go beat Pod for some breaking news tonight here on our F. Coughlin Twitch Network. Continuing on Fred Coughlin with this evening's breaking news. Dateline, February 12, 1919. Second Regional Congress of Peasants, Workers, and Insurgents was held. It was exciting times there as they were decided that they were going to deal with making their way to getting better jobs. But then they got filibustered and instead just had to call a quick recess. There's a breaking news of the evening and time for our weather report. Let's go check out Pod again because we want to go to resorts. We're off to Suriname tonight. Oh, jeez. Landsberdy, Suriname. Currently 1:14 in the morning there. 74 degrees Fahrenheit under some scattered clouds. We got 95% humidity. Winds are blowing at 6 miles per hour. Exciting times there if you're going to be out there tonight. You're going to want a jacket maybe a little bit just to stay. Actually, not that cold. You'll be fine, but it might be cool in the morning. Here's your weather report. I shouldn't do this first. I should go straight to... I should take a hug warp here. I'm not going to take a hug warp, but I should be taking a hug warp. I'm instead going to take a gamble. I have to check it. Hera Basement's still not in Magic, though. That's like the main thing we skipped. We checked the tree. The tree was dead. There's some slight logical piece here that I'm going to have to go figure out. Slightly low. Still slightly low. That's good. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Whoa, wait a minute. We had another one? Really? Whoa! Tramp, thank you so much for that donation there. Oh my gosh. Oh, missed that. Thank you so much. That was, I believe, a $100 donation. We are over our $1,000 goal. Wow. I don't have a red cane. Wow, I set that goal, when we were going to get started here, and I was like, okay, maybe we'll hit a few hundred. We'll see if we can maybe get lucky and get close to the goal. I wasn't expecting to smash it, but still over a week to go in the month. I have to move that bar a little bit there. Wow. Like, that's shocking. I was not expecting anything like that. Thank you all. Like, seriously. What am I missing here? Hold on. Like, I'm missing something. Oh, agreed, they're up now. Alright, we do need our bombs out, because we're going to do our super bomb strats here. I haven't dug up the shovel. That's what it is. It's like, wait a second, I know I'm missing something. There we go. So that's what we're missing. We have to shovel. Big key to Eastern would be kind of nice here, game. Just throwing it out there. That is definitively not a big key to Eastern. Thank you, Kyuki. My voice is tonight cracking like a little kid. Let's go take that shovel right now. Because as I said, I think this has to be our logical next step. Annoyingly, it's probably red cane. Or something. And we'll be really sad. I hate you, game! We're going to Turtle Rock first. We could have done that before. That shovel was not in mire, so yeah, that was a mistake on my part. That's fine. We're fine. I mean, we got this, we got the swamp, we got Eastern. We need the Thieves Town big. We now know that we could have Ped. So we have Ped, potentially, or, you know, the lovely small key of pod that's on Ped. We know exactly how to access that small key of pod. And we have all keys to this dungeon, which is why I'm coming here first. Fred, you don't have a tempered sword. Trinex is going to be a pain. Trinex is a little bit annoying there, chap. Thank you for reminding me. But Trinex won't be terrible. Besides, this gives us, I believe 14 checks. Or is this 12 checks? Hold on. 5, 4, 2, 1, 12 checks, like I said. Gives us 12 checks towards finding a sword or something. Okay! If it wasn't such a pain to get back up here, I'd actually mirror right now. Because I'd almost rather do swamp first, but... do not swing the sword in that situation. Never swing your sword at a Baronade when you're on the thing, because if the Baronade decides, hey, I'm going to go into shock mode, you're going to be shocked by the results. Don't need a desert map. I will definitely take the magic in this situation. I know I have a potion, but... yeah, the shock animation also back knocks you... jerk. It back knocks you off the platform, so you really don't want to do it if you can avoid it. I'm 22. I shouldn't be hearing one of my kids upstairs. Hey, Miria, welcome on in. I'm kidding, I have a high schooler. That's par for the course, even though I'd like her to be getting more sleep. Plus side here, the only reason we'd be checking for anything in Ganon's Tower tonight is when the big key. I suppose there is one downside possible thing. We could get Powder in Ganon's Tower and possibly be scared. Everyone say hi to our friend twitch.tv/AdirondackRick. Oh, dang. Sorry there, 8gen. My 14-year-old can be like that. I'll definitely take that. She does sometimes decide to say, hey, I wake up at like 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning, no matter what. But still will not night owl. Will still night owl and be up until like 10:30, 11. Oh, we have to actually kill these. Hey, it's good for her that she's doing that stuff at least, 8gen. Well, it's more of the fact that if she's waking up at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock anyway there, Maria, that's like 6 hours sleep. If I'm doing my math right. Some nights less. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, that's garbage. I shouldn't have come in here. Nope. There we go. Small key to pot. Ugh. That's annoying. You have to come up here before you can go back into pod, logically, to finish the dungeon. That scares me. That one chest is scaring me a little bit now. Yeah, that's what we come to have to accept with her on that there, Kiki. Like I said, originally it was like, yeah. Yep, all dungeon key sanity there, Miria. Officially, the mode is Cabookey, which means we had to do the escape start, the standard start. But we started with sword and boots, and yeah, pretty much. Thank you for the luck there, Steve. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great night. That is garbage. That is also garbage. That is also completely garbage. That is also completely garbage. It's almost like they're trying to give me garbage for some reason. Nope, don't fall down there. Alright, let's do this. Blue sword, we're doing hybrids. I do have to fix that. Thank you there, Kiki. I keep forgetting. Open up. I'll try to open up on the next one. Oh, dang, I forgot to switch over. I tried. Oh, no, not the ice, not the ice, not the ice! Oh, man. How did I dodge that? Just fire rod you. There we go. Oh, wrong one. That's the treasure. Really? Which one did I change? Well, it's not treasure chest game, it's Wordle. Silly Fred, you're not changing treasure chest game. Wordle. Wordle base. There we go. Alright, so I changed game tile Y and G, but I have to actually change. Okay, and I see where I have to change. I see ish what I have to change, but now we have to go figure out what we're doing here to fix it. Okay. $35.80. Oh yeah, that's exactly where the problem is. I see it. I see what I need to do. I need to copy two values over, but I need to do it during the next cutscene we have. Set of cutscenes we have. Copied. One. Goes into the other spot. Paste that. Doing the wrong buttons. Shucks, I wanted a peanut. Eastern Big, lovely. Okay. We are not in Blitz mode yet, by the way. Thank you so much, Solana Bean. She is awesome and taught me exactly how to do that trick. Now, we do not have the big key to this dungeon. And we are still looking for a couple of items before we do things, so I'm still going to go left side. Fred, what do you need left? That's a great question. We do need a Thieves Town big, we need a Gans Tower big. What it comes down to, Rant, it depends on whether or not you've got Key Sanity on. People don't like going into Eastern because you have to have the bow to finish it. And if you do the checks in it, you know, they would have to be something that's in progression. I forgot the key. Dang it. But you have to have that bow in order to be able to finish it. It has a bunch of checks, but it's also a bit of a pain to walk over to. So a lot of times runners don't really want to go into Eastern when they see it. Crap, just wrong thing. Because they don't want to actually, you know, because they'd have to get a vanilla bow to finish it. Or a big key in a vanilla bow. So I've been avoiding it on this seed because you need both of those things. Even though apparently I shouldn't have. Actually, I should have. But... okay, so I have to come over here. I lost a semicolon there. Save. We're gonna try something. There you go. Let's see if it works now. Should be accurate now in terms of the colors now. Oh boy. Looks like the color thing has fixed itself. I want those. Definitely not what I would have thought of. Wow, hit a hard one on this on the opening test run. I think it does count as a full word. If you say like it's quasi-full, that would be... you actually, I think they technically are a separate word. Separate words when you say something like that. But there you go, folks. We have fixed the color scheme. Thank you again to those of you who reminded me about it. We have successfully managed to do it. And time to go bonk off the wall. I didn't get them all there because of the placement. No. It's fine. Mostly want to do that one from the side. Just get 2 there. Just get you. Oh, I didn't get the 4th one. Okay, guess what? We're gonna just be able to climb GT now. Alright, we have to go finish Eastern. We're gonna start with this, and then we're gonna see if we had 5 6s, and then we're gonna probably go beat Meyer, and then we're gonna run a mile. Longer I can hold off on Meyer, the better. Even though we have 16 hearts, and we'd be probably okay. A Master Sword, Silverless Vitreous with no cape does feel a little bit meh. So with the GT Big key, we now have basically the ability to beat GT if we get there, which means we need to beat this dungeon, we need to beat Thieves. Actually, I suppose this is just the Thieves Big from Blitz, doesn't it? Yeah. We're really just gonna hope that we don't get the GT, or that's not in like the basement of Hera. Time to bunk off the wall. I don't know if this is the second 5-6 or not. Doesn't matter, we're gonna go do Hera next anyway. We have to beat Hera. We have 16 hearts, we have 2 fairies. Hera is really not gonna change. Alright, now we're gonna do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Oh boy, Miria taking over. Mega Man 8 style. Rockman and Forte style. My apologies. Hey, guess what, by the way, folks? We have already beaten... We've beaten Naga 1, which makes this part slightly faster. I'm not gonna try to bomb dupe here. Actually, something I was thinking about doing here at some point here, if I want to do one of the things I'm thinking about doing as like an incentive, I'm gonna actually have to beat Mega Man X3 for the first time in my life. Uselessness. Oh, you son of a monkey! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the time is 1 hour, 34 minutes, 23 seconds to see with that discovery. We're now in what we refer to this channel as Blitz Mode. Strap yourselves in because now it's time to fly. I mean, it's not the Blitz Mode we want. I'm still going to check every single item that we see. Well, the reason I was thinking about it, one of the things, I saw a randomizer recently that apparently exists. There's some X1, X2, X3, like, triple rando that exists now. Oh, we're all the way up to the full 52 Miria. But the problem with me is I don't tend to like playing randomizers until I've played the game vanilla first, because I would like to understand the randomizer. I'm not going to the big chest. I've heard rumors that the silvers are in Hyrule there, Sandbag. Although, Fantoon is also a possibility, apparently. I mean, I'll say this. I think at various points I have seen pieces of runs. So there may be small bits I kind of know, but not much. So it would basically be blind there, Miriam. I feel like maybe, I think there's like one spot that I think when I recognize, if I see it, I'll recognize, right, there was something up there. But for the most part, it would be pretty blind. Like, I don't even remember boss weakness stuff for the most part. Maybe I can think of like one fight where maybe I recognize. Hey, thank you, Game Bunker. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome to Blitz mode. Okay, I probably don't even need to really check much else. And now I'm very glad that we held off on Meyer. Now we're in vanilla territory, which means that this fight will be comfortable. Let's go run again. Let's jump around here now so we can make you fear now. Let's go run all around so we can make our sound. Then we will go and mirror so we won't going to be fearer. We're going to come to there. Alright, now let's just go beat Meyer. Which again, Meyer at this point will now, we already were at the point of that. I went slightly extra far to the right there, which means I have to go a little lower on our friendly neighborhood friend here. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, the one annoying part here is I don't exactly have a lot of arrows. Man, the number of dips we had to logically do to get to pod on this sea would have been evil. Technically, we have to beat this dungeon for beating pod, because we have to have the small key from here. I'm gonna be honest with you on this seed here, Silvermane. It's incredibly unlikely you're seeing silvers. I'm not gonna be checking those chests. All right, red can. I think I did that right. Yeah, Vitreous is pretty much your last chance to see one or the other. Oh, shit, dang it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. There it is. Okay, I had to be a little higher, actually. We should have enough room here. Activate that. Perfect. Right, we'll get 8 arrows out of this, which is technically enough to get through the Gans Tower climb. Dang it. Love it. Actually, I think we might save 1 arrow there. Okay, so we have an extra arrow. Of course it is. And folks, there are 22 locations in Gans Tower that potentially can hold a big key. This is a portion of the seed where many people start putting guesses into chat as where the big key will be located. Ralthian is guessing Texas with a $sign. Miria with 11, Strat with 15, PZ with 17, Zavi with 16, Silverbane says 8, Lord Genesis says 10, Kiki says 1, Flounder says 8, Opno with the Sigma, Wildfang with 2, Wild Wolf with 12, Real Squirrels with 3, Priscilla with a 22, Mikhail with 21, Kiki sinks the keychain, which would be an interesting case there. Oh, Omega, good catch, thank you. Apologies. This is what I get for trying to read chat very quickly while I'm also trying to not die to cabbages. Baba thinks it'll be 27, which would be a very interesting way for that to be in Gans Tower. So we're down to just Gans Tower right now. Get you over. Flounder's looking at a pi level number. Slightly off from pi, but close enough. And as we are about to enter GT, there may be some very slight flashing. I don't think it's typically very often. I have disabled the significant flashing feature on this, but once in a while we see like a little bit of something here. There might be some brief white light listing. Thieves Town Big Key pickup was in the pyramid there, Opno. Alright, here we go, Gans Tower. Where will the big key be? Oh, wait a second. It's in our pocket. Like these, because I do use a couple of arrows typically on the climb. E to the pi. Oh, that was just never mind. I see you using some slightly different math there. E to the pi I is -1, so makes it lovely and evil. Magic. Oh, they're in the god group, so maybe we'll get some arrows at some point. Probably a good 10 arrow pack. Oh, there's enough. Okay, so step and shoot. That's 2. Don't do it. Thank you. Oh, of course you drop the arrows. Of course you drop the arrows. Get off the thing, Fred. Oh wait, Fred. Fred, you don't have the silvers. Fred, you don't have silvers. You also don't have powder air. Grab that just for safety. Yeah, thankfully I had the half magic. I mean, again, we have all the potions. It's not like it's a... It's not like it's likely we're going to run into major issues here, but... Dang it. That's fine. I'm not convinced they're up now. I could be passing up the silvers, but I don't... It probably won't... I mean, it might. No, my luck, it will affect things, but hopefully it won't affect the... Take the health just to be safe. We'll check the stupid chest here. No, you stinker! Ouch. Don't do that. Oh, that poked? I'll check it. I told you it wasn't worth it. Alright, let's see what happened here. Time to go punk off the wall. Yeah, decent placement actually. 2 to open. Oh, this could actually be decent. Another 2. $22 is number 2. Come back, Mr. Bat. Alright, vanilla kill. Truly vanilla kill. Just don't be in the one bad place for me there, game place. I can live with this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Quick shot. Black Attack, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on into our lovely end of stream here. Hope the rest of your stream there tonight went well. Oh, yeah, you jerk. Lack was not playing Drive 3 tonight. I think Lack was working on Mission and NES. Oh, that's right there. I forgot. Okay, right. Get the, Oh, shit, Fred, what are you doing? Did that messed up. It's fine. Thieves Town. Oh, boy. So you mean the one chest we didn't check? Boy, that's lovely. See, that's why we didn't check GT. Ah, I missed that one. But welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you all had fun with the lovely Sky game there tonight. I knew it was a Sky game of some sort. I couldn't get that there. Hope you were able to finish out that run. Oh, you beat it. Congratulations. That's awesome. That game looked rough. Was our triple... Oh, dang it. That's fine. Oh, you pooper. This is not good. We're playing a little scary. I don't think I get you on this one here, so... Yeah. We should get this one, though. Should get a triple here. There we go. We don't need a triple. We got double. Oh, wow. That was a close race. All right, Leaf and I are going to be playing a tiebreak later this week, probably. $20-second difference. All  20 seconds. 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 20 Wow. Yeah, Moldorm Foil killed me. Thank you for the GGs there, everyone. Thank you there, Furian. Thank you, Lack. Thank you, Zavid. Thank you, Zerk. Thank you, Squirrels. Thank you, Dicky. Thank you, Lord Genesis. Thank you there, Tramp. Thank you, Strat. Thank you, Opno. Thank you, PDZ. Thanks, Armos. Thank you, Crozart. Thank you, Moonrisen. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Splat. Thanks, Miria. Thank you, Murdoch. Thank you, Baba. Thank you there, Kyuki. Thank you, Wild Wolf. Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you, Rams. Thank you, Silverbane. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you there, 8gen. Thank you, Flounder. Thank you, Swimmy. Thank you there, Code and Data. Thank you, Daunting Leader. Thank you, Wildfang. Yeah, so that ends up being a lovely. What's it gonna be? This is gonna be a game 3 coming up at some point, essentially. So basically, again, for those who didn't see in the groups, PH swept the group 6-0. Ridley, everyone was able to sweep through Ridley, so basically I came down to Leaf and I. Leaf and I are now 1-1 against each other. And the tiebreak procedure in Link to the Past Randomizer's tourney, main tourney this year for getting out of groups, is tiebreak is, in this scenario, we play game 3. So, we're going to be doing a game 3 here. That was nasty. Oh, I didn't give you guys a chance to bonk scores. Let's give you your bonk scores. I'll be back in a couple minutes here. We're going to use the restroom, stretch our legs. We got to get something here to go. Let's see what you all want to see next. Let's give you some options. I know some of you just came in from Black's channel, so you might want to see some fun stuff. Let's see what we could do. Thank you so much for the raid there, Moon. Welcome on in. We all had great streams tonight. We could do that. We could do Mr. Quest Rando. Or we could do the feud. Alright. Give you 5 minutes because of the credits here. As I said, I'm going to go use the restroom and stuff. I'll be back in a little bit. But again, great race to Leaf there. We're going to get game 3 now, so we get some good, exciting action. I'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, folks. Hope you all enjoyed. Alright, let's see. We have something we're going to be doing now, aren't we? Okay, we have a bit of love there for Poots. We want some Poots, so we're going to do some Poots. Let's do it. Alright, so folks, we're going to be doing the Worlds Collide randomizer. Thank you, Olsen. Yeah, that was a really close race. Really awesome, though. Great race there. Well done to Leaf, and we're going to be doing Game 3 at some point here. We're going to be pausing, though. We got some breaking news coming in tonight here on the F. Coughlin Twitch Network and even Fred Coughlin with this evening's breaking news dateline, August 5th, 1928. Plaid Cymru was formed with the aim of disseminating knowledge of the Welsh language that is at the time danger of running out. It was exciting times there. Except for the fact that it turns out that it was such hard to even write out the name of the book that no one could pronounce it. They decided they were going to take a break and just move back to Wales. There's your breaking news for the evening. And now back to going back to here. So we're going to do a Poots async. Let's do async number 1 there. It's a weekly async, so I might as well do one of those now while we're still doing it. Yep, I think that's pretty much what it is there. Alright, so, and this is what I get for mispronouncing things up the wazoo, because I always do. Alright, let's get ourselves into Poots here. We're going to give you all, by the way, a chance. We put points on the line. People can put points on the line there. Our line tends to be about 1 hour 9 minutes, so feel free. We put a lot of the races that I do for this end up being within like a minute on the tracker either way of that mark, between like 1 hour 8, 1 hour 10. So put your guesses in. What would you like to? What do you think I'm going to finish? Am I going to finish on the over or the under? Go. All right, so let's get this started here. Let's go grab that seed. So again, we're going to do whatever the first async is for the week here. Again, we're going to play it aggressive because I always try to. Async 1 is here. Perfect. And we'll get some lovely sounds going here in a second as we do this here. Nice thing is, oh great, I just realized. One other thing I realized here. In addition to this, that box comes back. Because when we do a Poots League seed, if we're not doing a community race that's having a restream somewhere, they tend to do tunes in Poots League. So you're gonna get some tunes tonight. Alrighty, see it is hopping on over again. You have time, folks, if you are interested in putting channel points on the line. I see we already have nearly 40, just about 40,000 on the line already. And we're going to give you a full 10 minutes on it. You get to see a tiny bit of the start of the race, too. Again, reminder to y'all. We are raising money this month for Starlight Children's Fund. And due to some incredibly generous donations tonight, like extremely generous donations, we have already surpassed the goal. Still running to the end of the month. Oh, Flounder, by the way, thank you so much for, I just saw that you purchased one of the tees there. Thank you so much. The t-shirts there, thank you so much. That'll be another $10 that will end up in there. I think they are going to maybe putting that in at the end of the month or something like that there. But that'll be $10 from that purchase will be going towards it. So there's multiple ways to be able to contribute if you'd like to contribute directly. The !Starlight command gives you the link in chat if you want to donate to the Starlight Children's Foundation under our thing. Alternatively, you know, if you're interested in a nice t-shirt, I don't have one with me unfortunately yet, but the t-shirts that Tantrum makes, our partner there for merch, they are we'll be doing $10 from any t-shirt purchase with the special, this limited edition Starlight logo. If anyone wants to be able to do that, you can spend, you know, again, you purchase your t-shirt and you get the t-shirt, and $10 from that will go towards the Starlight Children's Fund. So great thing there. Again, for those of you who may not be familiar with Starlight, they do a lot of stuff to help raise the spirits of children who are in the hospital. They will be doing things like, you know, purchasing game consoles to donate to the hospitals. So that way kids in the hospital can be playing some video games instead of sitting there, oh gosh, I'm so bored in the hospital, what do I do? And especially when they're really young kids. It's not like they can say, oh, I can just think about things. Like, they get antsy and they get bored. They donate toys to the hospital as well, so that way the children have toys to play with, like stuffed animals. They will donate wagons to the hospital, so that way, you know, you can have the kid get into a wagon and go for a ride, someone who's bedridden, and they can actually get out of their room. Things like that to help build their spirits. Kind of stuff like that there, Miriam. A little bit like that line. So, again, that's what we're raising some money for. Again, go all the way to the end of the month, so if you are like, maybe I want to donate to it, but not tonight, donate it for the entire month. We're going to be doing stuff there to do that as well. As I said, Starlight Dad Hat. I'll mention that to them. I don't know if they're doing that or not, but if that's something people are legitimately interested in, I might actually consider, I might ask them about it. Maybe we can see if they'll do something like that there for that. All right, but anyway, let's get started here. We're about to do our Poots League. So this is, those who haven't seen this, this is the FF6 Worlds Collide Ultros League, not Ultros League, sorry, Poots League. This flag set made by Poots Scooty, hence the name Poots League. It's meant to be kind of based off of Ultros League, but meant to be a bit more faster and therefore meant to be more fun, because you get sometimes very overpowered. You start with 3 characters. Those characters that you have, that you've obtained, unlock checks for you, based on events that would happen for them during the real game. So for example, Terra, you escape with her down the Leet River, so she unlocks that. In Narsh, you would normally, at the very start of the game, you go and find into the mines and, fight Welk to go to where the Esper would be. That's a check associated with her. Shadow has checks associated with finding him at the 2 places you'd find him in the World of Balance, World of Ruin, as well as the Floating Continent checks. Things like that. So you unlock checks. When you do a check, you either get a character, you get an Esper, or you get a good item. And our goal is to get at least 6 characters, at least 9 Espers. That will get us to go into Kefka's tower, or that'll allow us to be able to, fight Kefka and kill him. If we do a lot of checks, we get to go straight to the tiles in the tower, which basically saves you about 5 minutes of walking in a boss fight. Also, the dead checks are really good. And if you do certain checks, they've been incentivized. They're checks that normally during the regular game, people are like, I don't really want to check that. But things like, the Elite River. What happens to the Elite River after the fight with against Ultros 1? Sabin does a blitz into the river, right? And then gets knocked away and sets off the storyline. So they put a incentive there. If you beat the Elite River, you learn all blitzes. Beat Magitech, you get all Magitech. Beat Doma Dream, you get all of that. Go do the Burning House in Thamasa, which people don't usually like to do. A little bit of a slower check. But everyone learns 10 spells. And you don't know what the spells are going to be. They could be all garbage. But you could get lots of really strong spells. So, it's worth doing. Alright, so we got a lot of points here on the line. I think UFC, we got almost 100,000 points on the line. And there's still a few more minutes to get in on this, and it's about a 50-50 split on this. So, good luck to everyone who has predicted. Let's see what we can do here. So, we're going to get going on this one, and away we go. Alright, we open with us. Ooh, this could be a fun team. We have Lore, Blit. I would love to find Celis very early here, by the way, just saying. Okay, well, he's someone else here for the team. Rage, okay. We found, alright, so Lore is on our friendly neighborhood. Sabin here, I believe, is what we saw. So, yay for that. Realm has Magitech. You did see that one correctly. And Terra may have the Blitz I was just talking about. So Terra unlocks the sealed gate where normally she would turn into an Esper or, try to talk to the Espers, unleashes the evil upon the world, all that stuff, kind of causes some mini destruction. So this lets us go and do that check, which also opens up the treasury, which has given us some decent items here. I've seen at least a pair of earrings in there. Nothing, like, screaming at me, but a decent amount of stuff there that we like.